Hello, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Tuesday, April 9th, 2024 crosswords, and go for that 1,502-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Tuesday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The daily grid does require... The mini is always free to play. And second day in a row, that's by Christina Iverson, edited by Sam Mazursky. So let's do it. Ska, since you asked, it, ages, best, and Oreo. Sound of spring, boing. Wouldn't have gotten that on the acrosses. Ernie, sects, and what you might use to test the temperature of a bath. True. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Tuesday Daily Grid, which is by Carolyn Sommers and Freddie Cheng today. Freddie Cheng is often in the comments, so shout out to you, Freddie. Looking forward to this one. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. All right, let's see what Carolyn Sommers and Freddie Cheng have in store for us. Let's get into it. Wild guess is a stab, shredded slide dish is a slaw, kind of dining style with small plates, tapas. Stave off, avert maybe, and Lady Gaga hit. 500 greatest songs of all time. Hey, Mr. Gazillionaire from Omaha, go shine the car. So Warren Buffett. This is Eke Out, add fuel to a stoke. Name shared by two Spice Girls is Mel. This was Bad Romance. Okay. Ivy in upstate New York. This is Cornell. Melville Captain is Ahab. Full of baloney. Vehicles with credit card readers. Cabs. It's really OO. Elevator passageway. It's an elevator shaft. Spot to sip a Mai Tai and office subs. Maybe it's temps. Send forth is emit. Bon mot. Place. Hog Haven is a sty. See y'all later. I'm out. This is put. And a cat is a kitty. This is a tiki something. A-lister. This is Warren Buffett. I see. Okay. This is a star. Fly ball just beyond the infield. Have trouble with one's balance? Question mark. That's probably O. Field for a voice major could be opera. Consider as pros and cons is way. Some Art Deco works. Those are Air Days. Here's Raw. Brought 9 possible outfits for a one-night stay. Overpacked. Hey, Julia Roberts' ex. You're doing great. So it's Lyle Lovett. This is a looper. And Tiki Room. Interesting. Hey, patriarch of 1960s television. Shut up. So, not sure. Afflict. And source of Thanksgiving carbs is yam. Sass is lip. And Eli Whitney. Oh, Jed Clampett. Is it something like that? First name of Donald Trump's first wife is Ivana. Alternative prefix a la carte. Oodles is a lot or a ton. Noted Spanish muralist is Goya, G.I. Joe. Obvious is overt. We had overt up there. Yada yada yada. Isn't it? This is ETA yada like this. Food coma. True. Holy city in Islam is Mecca. Despise is abhor. Highfalutin is RT. SNL alumna is Tina Fey. There's a cone. Observant that might include Fish Fridays is Lent. Occam's a razor. Congressional title just rep. This is an axe. Chill, so to speak. Tubular pasta is penne. Oh, Zen. I see. Tortilla option is corn. A acclaimed Austrian actress Kate Blanchett. Piggies are toes. Insult is a diss. Medicine tablets are pills. Bill computer's L. This is chili. Fellow is a man. All right. So we've got famous peoples whose name end in an it sound being reimagined as commands. So I guess it's not just they end in an it sound, but their last names sound like a verb followed by it. And they're, I guess almost all of them are actually spelled E-T-T, right? Lyle Lovett is, Jed Clampett is Kate Blanchett. Or is it E-T-T-E for Kate Blanchett? Warren Buffett is just E-T, I think, right? Or no, actually, is it 2 T's? He's not Warren Buffett. So Warren Buffett is E-T-T. Lyle Lovett, I think he's spelled this way. That's true. Also E-T-T. Jed Clampett. It's also E-T-T, but Kate Blanchett. Oh no, it's also E-T-T. There's no E. Okay, so all of these even end with the same letter. So it's verb E-T-T in their names, although, you know, of course, there's an extra E. It's really love and then T-T, but sure. So one finance person, one musician, one actress, and one fictional character. What other, can't imagine there's actually that many verb ETT last names. You know? You don't Beck something. Do you Croc something? You know, Davy Crockett? I don't think you really Croc something. Dashiell Hammett? I guess you could ham it up. Samuel, you don't really Beck something. This is, you know, not necessarily the best way to find people's names ending in ETT, just one way to do it at first. Itzy Buffett just back there. Warren Buffett appears on this page. Farrah Fawcett, but you don't Foss something. And you probably could include other spellings that just end in it sounds, but I didn't realize that George Pickett was spelled this way. Like of Pickett's charge. So George Pickett is a possibility, although maybe Confederate generals shouldn't be in the New York Times crossword. Pickett's charge is pretty famous, though. Kevin Garnett is just spelled E-T. But you don't really Garn something either. I don't know who Michael Tippett is. You can certainly tip something. Jennifer Love Hewitt? You could Hugh something. Jennifer Love Hewitt's name is probably way too long, though. Yeah, so I don't think there's actually so many options that are possible here. So, oh, Jada Pinkett spelled like this? Yeah, okay. Kind of a classic-ish style of theme. You know, reparsing something, especially a name. We've had several themes like this, but classic themes are classic for a reason, I guess. Let's look through this thing, see if we can learn something. I'm out. Could also be I'm off. I never know what to put there. Mr. Gazillionaire. Buffing your car. Have trouble with one's balance. That's a pretty nice clue. Mel B and Mel C. I know about bloopers. Aren't they called bloopers? Blooper flyball? Where you just bloop it? Although these seem to be bloopers in the gag reel sense. A looper. Alright, I don't watch much baseball. I'll confess. It's maybe predictable, I guess. We have 2 X's, basically, in a row there. Blanche is it's broccoli the most canonically classical thing to blanch. European heavyweight. Is a kilo that heavy? Just asking. We've got avert and overt. That's not a dupe, but they do share 4 letters. Bad romance. Should have known that. Tiki room. I didn't know about tiki rooms. Certainly heard of tiki bars. Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. I don't know the fact that this is well, the fact that all the things that show up here are sort of like proper nouns suggests that tiki room isn't really a legitimate phrase, I don't think. If it were legitimate, it's quite an interesting fill, but I'm not so sure that it is. Plural on Erte. Erte is the Art Deco artist here. It's a bit rough. Cute clue on overpacked. We also have over and overt. Tina Fey. Decent amount of proper nouns in this one, but really not too bad. All crossed fairly enough. So I think pretty much an average Tuesday for me. 14 seconds faster than my average Tuesday. 89% people are solving faster, but so I guess it's playing faster for people. But sure, reasonable Tuesday puzzle. Let's try some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph Plusword. Here's your spoiler alert for the Plusword. There's a link in the description below. Plusword is free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's do it. Harry Kane. I know it. Rabbit-like mammals are hares. Fully grown as adult. The Life of Riley. Don't know that one. Conical tents are yurts. There's styes, elect, ruler, and adieu. Reese, apparently. Reese Shearsmith. Just could. Yeah, so I follow Tottenham, and I guess now, I mean, I don't follow Bayern Munich, but Harry Kane is now on Bayern Munich. After very, very famous in England. Maybe the most famous player on the England national team at the moment. I didn't know Reese Shearsmith. British comedian. Okay, so fairly British today. Let's move on to the Telegraph Codewords. Here's your spoiler alert. There's a link in the description below. Fortunately, not free to play. Let's see what we can do here. Interesting. I was thinking treaty. Does treaty make sense if I try it? Doesn't look too bad, does it? This is tattle. Lottery. Getting the O is nice. Calyx. I think this is calyx. Morocco. Okay. Orangeade. That seems to do okay. Probably smirk, huh? Syrup. Oil well and wheat and highway equal puzzle. Thrift and evoke and jobber. Alright, pretty quick code word stuff, gotta say. Treaty was just correct, which was lucky. Let's see if we can get us lucky on code words regular. Hopefully we can. With what looks like an E to me. I don't know what this is. Well, you know what? This is the E. This is referee, isn't it? This is arena. This is the A. diffuse, I suppose. Sunday, this kind of Sunday. Our Q must be here, right? Nope. Request. It's Stitch and Zenith and Ascot. Could be Quake, probably. This is Bivouac. Tea Leaves. This is a G, I guess. This is an M. Maybe it's Jumble. This is Apple. This is Hard Working at Swatch on Frock. Do you like Jumble? And where's our X? Etc. Alright, it's at the exact same time as the Codewords regular. Is the Codewords tough? Is etc. the medicine? No. Thinking Excedrin, a room, portico, or arcade with a bench or seats where people may converse, especially in ancient Roman and Greek buildings. I see. X as an outside, and edra as in seat, I guess. Cathedra. Cathedra means seat, no? A seat out of doors. There you go, you learned something new. Every day. Let's end, as we always do, the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. Hopefully we can do it today. Let's zoom in here. Flash Clash, Wink Spat, Zip, Cane, Love, Heartbeat, Tiff, Squat, Scrap, Monocle, Tangle, Top Hat, Jiff, Jack. So I see these fancy thingies. I see these things that mean very quickly, in a flash, in a jiff, in a heartbeat, in a wink. I saw the things that meant fights also, like a tiff, a scrap, a spat, maybe a clash. So what was left? Jack, love. Oh, zip can also mean something happening fast, right? So we have to figure out things a bit better. Tangle can also mean a fight. So zip here. So we have five things that seem like they mean in a quick second. We have 5 things here that seem like they mean fight. And then we have 3 things here that like Mr. Peanut wears. Love, Squat, Jack, all can mean nothing, and Zip. I think, therefore, we've got it. The Cane, Top Hat, Monocle. Still haven't figured out the last. Maybe Mr. Peanut is winking. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're all Mr. Peanut features. A GIF, a flash, a heartbeat. Scrap, tiff, clash. There's actually nothing else here that means quickly, so we have to figure out which of the 5 fighting ones. I think this is right then. Yeah. So which one goes with these? Tangle? Or a tiff? Does one of these mean something kind of fancy? I don't think these can. Let's try this. Let's try this. Just guessing now. Is it a spat then? What's a spat? It was Mr. Peanut. I just didn't know what a spat was. Do I? Spat definition? A short cloth gaiter covering the instep and ankle. Wow. Mr. Peanut. These things over his shoes, those are spats? I would just assume they were socks. Mr. Peanut spat. There's a Reddit post. The man, the monocle, the spats, the top hat. I had no idea. I guess I was never a Victorian era nobleman getting dressed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Wednesday puzzles. See you then.